Welcome to the Reggaecy, where we endeavor to preserve the legacy of reggae and dancehall music by addressing important topics as it relates to the reggae and dancehall culture. My name is Randy. I don't know DJ I to some. They have Shane, I have Oliver. You know what I mean? Big up the man them star. You see
Yeah,
me?
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, definitely.
I'm big up, our viewers and subscribers. Thankful to our subscribers. Did you know that today is actually our 10th episode? Bet you never did know that.
No.
We should have celebrated, but if you even
Yeah,
have if you even have water, brother, or something, you know, nothing Shane.
I always have my drinks. We turn
Cheers,
10
cheers,
now.
cheers, cheers. The man advertise for Appleton. Cheers, yeah.
Yes,
High
man.
school, man, I go right now,
You have
dog.
to go send me a check.
Yeah. You know what,
High school.
the whole of we still quarantine and thing, in the tri-state area. You know what I mean? New York, New Jersey. Big up the people them in Connecticut. We're not there right, so still, I see me, I say, but enough respect, see him here. At any rate, the topic of discussion tonight, you see me, is the Bunty and Beenie versus clash. You see me? I know it's been a little while, so everybody probably already had some time to digest what went down there. You see me? Would I like hear some feedback on it? Like, what are your general feelings about the challenge? Actually, that's the first question. So, Shane, I'll tap that one there.
Yeah, so I mean, it actually turned out way better than we did expect, to be honest with you, based on the other ones that I watched before. You know what I mean? I didn't expect it to be a setup like where they're both in the same area, same place, like an actual presentation like that. You know what I mean? I think them would have in their own space. Doing the live as usual. So that for me was a great thing. I never expect that somebody surprised in a good way. You know what I mean? Like them really go all in and set it up nice and everything. And apparently Babsy Grange did a support based on a little moment when she run across the screen. You know,
Hold on there. You know, say upon review, I said it was Babsy Grange, but it wasn't her.
It wasn't her.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Sharon Burke.
Yeah, Sharon Burke.
Kind of look alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. And we never really get a chance to see who it is. I made the same assumption.
Yeah.
No, cut here, but since we bring up Sharon Burke, yeah, big respect to Sharon Burke. So a lot of people will know a lot of career she held. Almost all big artists who ever bust a foreign, Sharon Burke play a part tonight.
For those who don't know, tell them who Sharon Burke is.
She runs Solid Agency.
Okay.
Right? So she has management and I think she do bookings too. At one point she was the premier person. Now you have people that angle them own bookings and everything then. I'm sure she's still economically fine, but she probably not have the same rasta like before because at one point a lot of people went through Solid Booking Agency.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was basically one of the biggest, booking agency in Jamaica for dancehall artists.
Right.
Mainly people like Bounty Killer, the whole alliance, and countless other artists. So Sharon Burke is definitely a big deal, and she definitely, contributed a whole lot to the culture.
Any big thing say go on at Jamaica, she usually involved. Even when Khaled did down there, she involved.
Cool. So yeah, man, no kudos to Sharon Burke.
Yeah, man, good. She was, there supporting the thing, and apparently it garnered a lot of support, more than I expected it would have. Actually, even more support, more so from international acts. You're talking about sports, athletes, in other words, actors, comedians, and internationally world-renowned musicians as well. And I would have liked to see more hype and excitement from actually our own, dancehall and reggae artists at home. You know what I mean? I saw some. I didn't see a whole lot that I was looking out to see and hear from and all that stuff on the live. Some they may have been there but not saying anything. But I expected more push from everybody else in the community.
So they want them come nuff it up and load it up basically.
Yeah, man, because other people where we never even expect they load it up and nuff it up. International people where it's a big deal. So that was a little bit disappointing. But as far as the setup, the performance, the delivery, the energy, excellent.
How about you, Oliver?
Them topping that.
Well, look, bring off a live show is tough on our IG. A lot of people been doing it. Them doing them shows live, DJ. It's very hard to captivate and keep people captivated.
Yeah.
A certain amount of time. And I'll tell you this, for me, the best show me see all year. Since me in a quarantine,
yeah,
at the happiest moment I had. And I tried to do some other shows previously, but it was very hard to keep my attention.
Yeah.
But they were both entertaining and professional the way them handle the thing, and I like that. Now, you said you want to talk about the likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
Some of the same thing them what Shane said still, but I go from my perspective. I like the fact that the two of them at this place in a them relationship, and it's been a while, but it's good to see it.
What do you mean, relationship? Bunty and Beenie and relationship? I'm just messing around.
Why? Warranted. But when I said like them had them fuse over the years, and if everybody don't know, you can go up on YouTube and look at two artists who never really like one another, right? Like legit not like one another, right? To all the American and international artists. Yeah. That's a real beef. And I know 50 and Jarrod. I like the man, them really not like one another. Not that 50 and Jarrod, but about 30 years that this did have one.
1990.
So I'm glad to see the two of them and the way them carry themselves, granted that both of them in a similar situation where them don't have a visa and them still able to maintain and keep that energy there, So I like that. I like the presentation in the background. I see a lot of people that say, boy, are the best one, and the way of the platform and everything set up. We really show them say we originate this thing, Clash thing. Right?
Yeah.
I appreciate Timbaland and Swizz for share them platform with the culture and pay homage. Now, unlike Shane, me actually did think it gonna do numbers. I couldn't say where it gonna do, and the reason why. Because me see Khalid a pump it up and how excited Khalid was. And someone we need for really take.
You mean DJ Khalid?
Yeah. Would I want to see that energy from someone with the man love dancehall and reggae like how he love his mother dad.
Yeah.
The energy where me that get and the support. And him not care what him fan base where them think about him. I'm gonna tell them say, yo, say Timbo, this I got go. And Timbaland like, I don't know him, man. I say, yo, trust me. Jamaican people are gonna log on because we're feeling for this. Yeah. We're feeling to have a platform, right? To present our music. I was so happy to see the amount of entertainers and Americans that were in the group. Yeah. Celebrities, Yendi, right? People like Amanda Seals, Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
You name it, a lot of people I was impressed. Sure. And them doing it weird. Nas, and them show genuine love.
Yeah.
Back to where Shane did I say I was disappointed. Our local entertainers, I don't know if it's a case of them did a watch, but they weren't partaking and commenting. But we need to come out of that something there. Especially the new artists. You're telling me there was no new artists there? I didn't see any of them commenting. And they could have learned something. I don't know if there's some disagreement between them and the older guys, but they need to work on that.
So it's funny you say all of that, right? I'm gonna stick a pin on the mentions of international acts that were present. I actually had a list. For some reason, You know what? The list was actually in. We have a personal, we have a group chat, and
Yeah.
that me I used to keep the list. And trust me, it was so many people, even people where I couldn't believe that them actually listen to reggae music. Guess
Yeah.
what? Just because of that, me
Yeah.
start follow them because I'm like, yo, you know what? You deserve a follow. You deserve a like. You understand?
Yeah.
So me
Yeah.
start follow.
Kerry Hilson.
Yeah. I'm like, I was like I said, shocked and surprised. Even can't
Eric
remember.
Abadu.
I think when in the drummer, the basketball player,
Andre Drummond.
Andre, he was in there, and I'm like, what? I
Him
couldn't
a
believe
yardy
it.
though.
Am
Andre Drummond
I didn't
parents are
even know
yard.
that. I did not know that. So I mean, a lot of many things were shocking about that. But what me personally like about the entire show, right? The the professionalism was at peak, right? Them set up the build up in at the beginning kind of had me thinking like Shane, like General Star. I wonder if this really gonna happen. So them kind of did have me in a suspense. Me know that me alone feel that way then. They had us in suspense because some of the music they were bound to play, me don't know, maybe they gonna plug one eventually or something. Or even Beenie. I'm like, yo, I never hear that before. Like I've never heard, I never know say this the DJ do tune with Adina or whomever the
Yeah.
case.
The early tune them did have me that way for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I was Lil Kim, me never hear that before.
Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, John, I don't know if it really got happen. This a little bit iffy, this, kind of not. Actually, me never even know what to expect. You see me? But at the same time, it felt like they were intentionally keeping us in suspense. Just so them can build it up to, to that smash at the end. You know what I mean? So, but both artists, they were very professional, um, extremely charismatic. You see me? Them demonstrate them skill on all levels. You know what I mean? Like being able to flow upon any kind of track or beat. You understand? To the level where I heard people saying, the man them do some new tune. And I'm like, did they do new tune? Some flow similar to where them do, but the man them deliver it. It was like I'm saying, like Oliver, it was impressive. And Oliver, like for me to it was the best show all year.
For real.
Best thing since in a quarantine. Actually, I started out watching a few of the other verses. I think there was probably one other one when I watched when I actually watch to the end. I don't remember which one though, but just because of them issues and sometimes them technical difficulties and them not flowing, I disconnected. The one that I actually watched to the end was Little John and how we did that challenge.
TPN.
Yeah. Watch that one to the end. You see me? That was okay,
Yeah.
but like the setup on the floor from Bunty and Bean and the fact that they were in the same place, that probably never possible with the others because it's like a serious quarantine issue in the United States. You see me I say? But both artists delivered. They were very jovial too. You see me? Very jovial. Them both seem like somebody, we know we mentioned this before, what we would have seen and hang out with her, I probably have a drink with at a bar. You see me? Yeah, can't say much to see him for the current president of the United States though.
Yeah, that boy there for go.
You see it? Yeah. Yeah. So dislikes, me never really hear much dislikes from Uno still, like.
No, well, me never because
No,
what me get to is me never like the whole part bickering.
Okay.
Where they support the surround.
You mean in the comments?
No, the bickering where that surround the show from Tony Matterhorn.
Okay.
Comments. Something between him and me.
Okay. Well, I mean, for me, you not even count that because that, me throw that out. You know what I mean? Because that, to me, when you say the dislikes, me I talk about the show itself. You know what I mean? Then and there, based
Yeah.
on the setup, the delivery, everything connected to the show. But them over this one, them bickering, I just it go back to the same thing where we're not getting the support from me that I expect, or with most people that I expect.
Yeah.
You get me? So for them, for like all of that, we just mute that. It's make that irrelevant to the culture and what we're doing, and things like that need to fix. You know what I mean?
I think even after the week we've had this week because of all the protesting, right? I think more than ever, right? We as Black people need to be together.
What kind of protests?
The protests were going over George Floyd, assassination, murder, whatever you want to call it. We can take a brief moment just for say, my condolence to him, his family, and all Black people, especially in America, that's feeling some kind of pain. I know me personally, it hurt me. We've discussed it in the group.
Yo, Black Lives Matter, bro. Black Lives
It's a
Matter.
lot of pain. And I think sad to say that this might be the one that gets some people to pay attention. You know what I mean? And I think what helps is the fact that there's a video there. Because in the past, I've heard a lot of comments like, oh, he could have been doing this before the video, or that. We have a full video.
Yeah.
We have a man begging for his life for a minute. However, not to take away from that, I think that's a whole separate topic. But condolences to the family and to all of those out there feeling the pain and protesting.
Yeah.
Now, I said that to say this reflects more than ever that we need to be together. And the narrative I was hearing from outsiders, and look, some man go up on them live or go up on them thing and try pretty it up, and the way they made it seem to me was, oh, we not support one another, but we support an international thing. It was a Black, at the end of the day, Swizz Beats and Timberland were two Black entrepreneurs who were successful in their own right. They did not have to reach back to the Jamaica. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right? You want to say they steal a platform or the way we do it, okay, but they're paying homage, right? And shining a light because their forum is bigger. But the bickering to me came down to, boy, with this, them man, they're foreigner. We're all Black people, bro. And we need to forget. Go ahead.
No, sorry, but just add to what you said, we need to come out of that little pick-me mentality, because what that is saying to me is that whoever this person is, right, ignorant. You get me? Because here's the thing. Okay, these people are international acts and they're a big deal and everything, right? Them are foreigners, whatever the case is. They provide a platform, and even if they might use certain tactics from how Jamaicans do the dancehall or reggae or whatever the case is, what difference does it make when whoever making these comments, the clothes and the fashion and the this and that and whatever they might do, where them get it from?
Shane, you want me now? You see, sometimes when they say oh or whatever, sometimes I tell you, this sense because of what it is. When I like them and them call some name, honestly, quite honestly don't care if either of them dudes there. Not that we want to promote them.
I call the names already, and I have no problem with it because they might look at it different. I understand people have their own opinion.
Yeah.
But from where I'm sitting, is you have good people and bad people, right? That's what I go by, even on no race alone.
Yeah.
There's good people and bad people. So if Swizz and Timberland are the good people, then in this example, and I help the culture, right? I'm sure there are people in a dancehall music who put more roadblock in a Bounty and Beenie way more than sister than Swizz and
stick up in.
So this go ahead.
Stick up in. Yes, sir. Basically put more roadblock. Like almost like gatekeepers.
Yes.
You see them two individual there. Them have some powers to a level where you can almost call them gatekeepers. Right? And when we say gatekeepers,
definitely from a music perspective.
Tony Matterhorn. Let's say Tony Matterhorn first. right? I one of the gatekeepers them in a dance hall. Because the reason why that be, if him tell him sound man brethren them say, yo, we now play alkaline. You have a whole host of man where I'm friend. And just because I'm friend, them stop play alkaline. Alkaline music now play upon the radio. You see me? All because of a disagreement. Me now play Bunty no more. But true Bunty kind of bigger than it. Me can't tell the other man them not to play Bunty, because Bunty at the time it still have put out bad music, wicked music.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say stick a pin, because sometimes these people have issues with them one another, and they're somewhat gatekeepers. Them try stop or prevent another man food. Them try slow up an artist, or them try slow up a DJ, or them try slow up a youth coming up. Not like that youth there, you know. Don't give him no help. If you got up on the show, just because me are the bigger act, guess what?
Take me off of the show.
Yeah, take me off of the show. You see me? So guess what? Basically, them end up stifling the local man. And I can tell you again, some of these same guys that's complaining about them couldn't get artists to perform, and them did a plan the same thing, and them they try to get people for follow up, and them couldn't get dub theater, them couldn't get this, that, and the third. Man, youth, they're being hypocritical because them themselves do the same shit.
Right. And the back to they're saying stick to your people and we not stick to each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Stick to each other and keep yourself limited. We don't support each other. I'm not saying there's not some of that, but when you're gonna say we don't support each other, but we support American blacks, you're also essentially saying division between blacks.
Yeah.
And this is my problem. That's why we have issues with Afro musicians and Africans and Caribbean and Black Americans. And that's a deeper issue and a deeper conversation, which I'm not trying to go in right now.
Yeah.
However, we need to cut that out. It's all about business, connection, and love, right? And who can promote the music and the culture.
I grab a piece of this too, you know, so anything.
What if the universe sends somebody from America to help the culture? What if that was the way the universe planned to help with?
Yeah, but you see, what happens at the end of the day, that are just some selfish bullshit, right? They must say, oh, we stick to each other and we don't support it. Who are you supporting? Yes, you support who you want to support. You get what I'm saying? See, I'm like what Randy say. You have certain people where you stifle and you block them out because them now kiss your ass then, right? So you keep them out, you stifle them. What about those people where you now promote, you now support? But no, everybody can come support you while you pick and choose who you support. At the end of the day, you are nothing. I'm not about Tony Matterhorn. You are nothing compared to a Swizz Beats or Timbaland. Nothing. Yeah. Zero. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
that even frustrate me. I'm glad you bring that up. I was
at the end of the day,
that issue.
So at the end of the day, you are nobody, brother. And you can't always say, oh, who is them people? Yeah, me, all right. Me, I don't know nobody either, but me not out there behave like say me a God or something. But you are nobody compared to these people. And if Tony Matterhorn did have the platform where he might Beenie and Bunty come to clash, you wouldn't reach 100,000 views, me guarantee it.
Yo, stick up in again. We know me a interject holy. Watch this now.
You see me?
Me, alright, so me follow Majah hype. Is a youth, I know. I consider him a friend, brethren, saying regardless of whatever, I support him. Even with the foolishness I go on, I support him. Saying Tony Matterhorn, I like him, he's a bad DJ, but him going with a whole heap of antics, so I don't agree with him. Saying?
Right.
What me I say about this now is, me did I watch the man them likes and everything from before with people are trying them live and them thing there. And if it wasn't for this Swizz Beats controversy where them try pull off on verses, them life right now on a normal regular basis, them likes through the roof, bro. I'm like, I never used to see this. I'm like, oh shit. So it's to me, again, me I look on it like maybe it's a fucking attention thing them do it for. To grab some attention so them can garner some more likes, because right now they might get so it can be a part dual things, you know. Yes, the quarantine have something to do with it too. So a lot more people tune into IG. But bro, if you were paying attention before, right, you would also notice that yes, them have them fan base, but right now them fan base through the roof because of that.
I'm telling you,
I mean, I understand how or why.
Yeah.
That's stupid to me.
Where's the Oliver?
I was confused with Tony Matterhorn because years now Tony Matterhorn, a dog bounty killer, and talk about him in the worst way. They
Yeah.
are not friends. Let's be real.
Anymore, yep.
Tony Matterhorn says some disgusting things about bounty killer.
Yes.
Right? Now, it's funny to me that Majah, all of a sudden, that thing are going for killer and him ready for happen. Killer now, this for him and that. Really? Really? As Beenie would say, seriously? Seriously?
I
was confused, bro.
I just hate. And Jamaican them would have said bad mind.
Or like you said, him do it intentionally. Because
Yeah.
I do feel him know how to manipulate the thing them too. Him do know how to manipulate it.
I believe so as well.
Him have a little Tekashi in him. Is that man? But I don't care how him want to feel. This a him thing, but that move there, we need to get out of.
Yeah.
The breaking up the thing like you American, me a black from Jamaica, and me.
Yeah.
So you and I heard, unify the Caribbean. Let's take it another level. Unify black people across the globe, bro.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree with you.
Stop the fuckery. But you music come from this son. Bro, if we do that, our music can't go too far then. Because Americans never listen to it. If we want to go based on that division.
Yeah, for real.
So
I'm not gonna say we not take care of one another. Bro, there's some fucked up people in your own culture sometimes, bro.
Yep.
And that is a perfect example. So, because if it's not about you don't feel good.
And then because he come from Jamaica. So this purpose say my fucker to me.
The purpose of our show, the purpose of the Reggaecy, is basically we are trying to spread dancehall and reggae around the world. Share the culture, right? Share the culture. Now, when it comes to reggae and dancehall, this little thing where them a fight over, it's like them want to buckle it up and keep it in a Jamaica like only Jamaicans will do it. And I don't, that I know something I subscribe to. You see, in order for reggae and dancehall to grow, it have to leave Jamaica, it have to grow outside of Jamaica. People outside of Jamaica have to take it on. You see me? You see, if the people them at Jamaica are the dancehall artists them in or from Jamaica, since them have first access to this genre that they've been pushing for years, if them not take advantage of everything and try do everything possible to make something out of it, then if somebody outside of the country or the demographic or whatever take it on and turn it into a diamond or a platinum or wherever it want to be, then kudos to them. I'm gonna support them. A man might say, yeah, sell out. But yo, bro, you guys had it for decades.
Can I ask you a question, Randy? Sorry, Shane. But one quick question, both of you. You think there's some selfishness going on? Because you mentioned a thing right now that they're trying to keep it bottled up. Do you think it's a situation like a Tony Matterhorn is worried that if the music get bigger, his influence is not as big?
Let me explain what I think it is.
No, I think I don't like that.
Go on, Shane.
Go ahead. What I'm going to say is, like I said before, it comes down to the me factor. Me. Because you see, if it's about Tony Matterhorn, it's fine. Let it out to the whole world, to the whole universe. You get me? But because it's not about you have a fucking problem.
It might have something to do with it.
Yes, so because it have nothing to do with him. Him name not mentioned in the event or the situation, whatever it is. He have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And that is the typical thing, because if I the next man over there, so I get the glory, you over here so feel some type of way like, no, it shouldn't go on. And me, if you put it to the world.
So basically, he's being a little bitch then. A whole heap of jealousy and envy now, bro.
But you think that all mess you up though? When it comes to people business-wise?
Yes.
For example, at Timbaland, we're not exposed to the culture. And this are the bickering way he was exposed to. because he wanted to do something and
It's a turn off.
It's a big turn off.
Huge.
Because, and remember, we had the episode before with bickering, and we're back to the childish bickering. Somehow that get back in at the thing. Like, it remind me of some tenement yard. It remind me of some tenement, like we bring tenement yard business to a luxury condo, bro. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, brother, you can imagine how big reggae and dancehall would be if you never reach a Europe and Germany and Japan.
Yeah.
So
how big would it
be? Keep it back like Jamaica with
that's a brilliant point, you know. That's
how
a brilliant
big would
point.
reggae be? How big would reggae be if it never reached Germany or nowhere at all in Europe?
Hold on, Shane. When you ask that question there, I ask it to the people them because really and truly, would I like if we few subscribers them we're gonna get more, you know. We would I like you ask them that question. Seriously, ask again.
I want you to comment and tell me how big you think dancehall and reggae, especially reggae, would be if it did just there in Jamaica. If you never did Europe, if you never reached Germany, Japan, right?
Bro, they couldn't tour. They couldn't tour.
How big would Jamaican culture be? Who would have known nothing about dancehall and reggae music if it wasn't international listeners or international crowds?
They would not tour, bro. They would not make any money.
So when them try if hug it up and hold it on to themselves, dog, them just try if be the person where it a benefit. So it's not even so much as them don't want it to go out there. Them want to be the one. They want to be the name on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why Sean Paul and Shaggy get so much bad mouth when them go mainstream and take the thing to the world.
Yeah. Because
they
control Sean Paul and Shaggy.
Bro, the same, I'm not cut you, but the same man them talk about Unify and this and that. Ask them how many of them even do anything with any Caribbean acts that are not even in reggae.
Yeah.
Ask them how many of them even interact with people from Trinidad or Barbados or Dominica.
At the end of the day, too, them not really want to make a move until them see something happen. You get what I say?
So that's the next part of the thing, you know. Enough of them bust out, and certain people who used to be them friend, the people them who them used to hang out with and have drinks with all of them thing there. Yo, when them see you now, you know, them remember you, brother.
I mean,
them a heal up the celebrity them before them heal you, you know.
Do you me feel about that though personally? I don't really worry about who people are ill or with them.
No, but the reason why I say that is if that are the argument where them argue, them couldn't get Bunty or Beenie or another big act for do this or do that, or jump on a show or do the same thing as Swizz Beats and Timbaland did. You see me? I mean, that's neither here nor there.
But Bunty and Beenie are big international artists, right? So if you come into them, you come to them proper. I wonder if there was an itemized anything sent to any of those artists, or was it just a DMR message like?
I just a foolishness, you know, like people do a thing.
Exactly.
No organization, no kind of plan, no kind of like solid vision behind it.
Right. This one involves Sharon Burke. It involves DJ Khaled. Best believe it involves Khaled.
Yes.
Yep.
And it involves Swizz and it involves Timbaland.
Definitely.
And shout out to Swizz, because when we that Randy make a point, it really shows them really understand the culture, right? Yeah. Because you said something to me, say a good thing him understand me, that him cut the bickering right in our track.
Yeah.
Right? And it take a real man who know the culture and know the kind of isms we're going.
Yeah.
To nip it in our butt. Because I'm was confused.
Yeah. Yeah, him catch on to the source. Him catch on to the source and him say, nah, I'm not gonna take man and try this me like this and like me and a dancehall. You see me? Because of that, them ultimately did try to, you know, for put tarnish on the man name like the man not been associated with dancehall artists for over 20 years.
So yeah, try to tell me say because him and a dancehall him can't make. Imagine say Swizz come and make a dancehall beat. Right?
Imagine say Imagine said hip hop artists that tell us I don't play my music because you're not hip hop.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
It's all silliness, bro.
Yo,
It's silliness.
Stupidness, ignorance, fool.
There's some limitation, and we need to
You
come up with separation thing like, oh, you Caribbean, me American, all of we black. Because when the police all way out the road, them not ask if you're Caribbean or black American. They look on their blowout.
You see me? The man they need to read. You get what I'm saying?
Well, because I respect Majah. I respect him comedy. I think like him really bring a new angle to it.
Work ethic too. Serious.
I respect him, right? Cause like you, Randy, me know him, not as well as you, but somebody we know. So I respect the grind and congratulations for all of the success, bro. But I don't think there's anything wrong with having an open dialogue and sharing our opinions. However, I was glad they actually got on alive and ironed it out.
I have mixed feelings about the ironing out there, you know, because it almost seemed like, and I just because with that, the word we want to use kind of anyway. Let me just say, I almost feel like
you know, genuine.
Majah did I try to say something, right, in resistance to where Swizz Beats did that say, and Swizz correct him. Swizz said, no, this is what me here, and you were on there, and you never check him or stop him. It seems you were in agreement with him all through this whole thing. You see me? I'm a dep on the same live. I say Tony Matterhorn after Swizz jump on. I beg Majah for let it for put me in, pull me in a day. You know when
you might look at hype.
Right. He might try to get pulled in, you know. And Majah go like say, no, I'm pulling where name there. I just pulling somebody else. You see me? And then even after that, him still I try to get Majah attention for pulling him in. Majah go say, oh, me never see a man. But my
well, I don't know if I think in that him do the right thing.
Him do the right thing.
A two big man attack, let the conversation finish before you come in with some. Is it man?
But at any rate, the conversation was finished. But what I say is, to some, Tony Matterhorn, his actions is kind of cancerous, right?
I think that's very fast.
And that, as I believe, has limited him excelling and growing to the next level over the years. You see me? Because, you know, when a man almost wants to say, yeah, man, like it's almost like them unruly. It's a loose cannon.
Stubborn.
Yeah. Hard. It's like any little thing, him just lose it. Him lose the picture. You know what I mean? And so who want to work with somebody like that? Corporate don't want to work with nobody like that.
Does he even understand that, bro? The effects of corporate.
I don't
think he's a dunce guy, no. I just think
he's a dunce, but I told you, it reminds me of you bring tenement house business to a luxury building, bro. Because when you're in a certain position, we never need that.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade and some other people don't understand it. Big up Conscience and Cecile and Bujo and bunch of other people. Popcorn.
Spice.
Yeah. Spice, they just in there, yeah. But I said that to say, them kind of bickering the dog. It no warranted in this space. It's no warranted in this space. And we can't keep on and go on like that. And it's funny because we discussed Majah the week before.
Yeah.
Right? And Majah, but you know what though? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think he can help himself though. And I've told you that before.
Yeah, I honestly feel like about a whole heap of artists and people with some of the stuff for them though.
So this will happen again with Tony Matterhorn because he cannot help himself.
Yeah.
It's who he is.
He must have himself.
Yeah, that's just who he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Self-control and no composure if you say, yo, you know what I mean?
So what do you feel about the police interruption part?
I mean, that are just a next level of them and try sabotage whatever it is I go on. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, see where it was a gathering. It's not like as a party or a whole heap of people did it and all of that stuff. Not from what I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that never warranted. Even if you say, all right, allow the time frame to do one or do and deal with one or deal, because I'm pretty sure they knew what was happening.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It was heavily promoted and all that stuff. So anybody where I pay attention would have know, say, oh, this is happening. You get what I'm saying? So that's something we could have wait or have a conversation or come to the side and talk to somebody else who, you know what I mean, oversee the whole operation as opposed to I try to run in at the thing. And me not tell a lie, me like Beenie, me like how Beenie hold him ground on it.
I could be wrong, but it felt like it was almost pre-planned to me. I could be wrong because I felt like I was one of the only people saying that. But to me, the whole thing that seemed pre-planned. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Like them send police over there.
No, I thought they planned this. I don't even know if there was a real police car. The video never go on. However, why I say that is because I wonder to myself, like I said, everybody know the show that I go on. And if it was a secret location or whatever, how police find the spot. And to me, it just seemed like Beenie already had a very witty remark, but not saying he's not, you know, kind of sharp. But it just seemed to me like it was pre-rehearsed, and that goes to them entertainment.
So
because they came in even half an hour late, but it got it set a right vibe, right? The music where that plays. So to me, I think they're just great showmen, and I think that to me it sounds like a part of the thing where them just say, "Yo, I make police come in at the middle of the thing."
You want to be that guy?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Almost like an encore, because you can't do an encore on the live.
Like added I guess not suspense but excitement to the show, because you don't know, basically you don't know what
drama.
Right,
drama. Because people good for the thing I got lock off now. You see what I'm saying?
They must say, oh shit.
That being said,
that message say they want to lock off the thing.
That being said, what was your favorite part of the show? Your best part of the show for you?
Me
love the part when them did actually like a clash vocally against each other, go back and forth, like all them, like you know, like all them that do Sting in the 90s. You know, that was my favorite. That was the climax of the whole event for me.
Me had maybe two. Me like the part when Disha Ravers come out, Beenie Man daughter.
Yeah.
Actually, see Bunty show aside, I'm where you never see. Me no remember ever see Bunty a dance.
A dance.
I think that was cool. I mean, like the part with the EDM beat come in and Beenie kind of surprise Bunty.
Start freestyle on it.
Yeah. And Bunty seemed prepared time they come with a dub. You see what I said?
Yeah.
And Beenie kind of
just take it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of take out the fire out of the dub. You see what I said? But it was good. Both of them really.
And that showed the versatility and the level of, you know, like.
I wish some of the young artists then would have go watch it and see how to perform and how to bring. Like, I think I had this topic, we discuss it with the end of the group, and now I feel passionate about it because I only for new artists now big up themselves and them are this god or that god or this god or this boss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, none of y'all can't even pull the amount of people who Beenie and Bunty can pull. None of them don't even have a song where I play internationally.
Yeah.
Yet. And I get it. You should be proud of yourself first. You should feel like you're the best, right? But humble yourself a little bit and achieve some things. Because right now, the international market, more for me in New York, I starve, right? She not there long, but Randy, remember the days where almost every summer we have an artist bust out up here, have a song on the radio. We are starved for that.
So till the song them are 9 to the amount of time we hear the song them.
But them used to have like Beenie Man did bigger foreign beat.
Yep.
One of the young people when I know, Beenie Man and Bunty did bigger foreign one time.
Yeah.
When Bunty touched down on Beenie, they're on the biggest urban radio station.
As a matter of fact, one of the biggest anticipation for me, because me never have access to the artists them like that, was me anticipate the Labor Day. Them I got up on the Labor Day parade. You see me? And for me, that was like the only reason why at that time, because by the time of the Labor Day parade overall, but the only reason why I would go is because me I try to get a glance at Bunty and Beenie perform them big tune them. You see me?
Yeah. And there was no small feat. And look at the relationships they had with international artists. That they both played couple records they had with hip hop artists, right?
Yeah.
The current new crop cannot say that. And we discussed this before. They are not building relationships.
Yeah.
They're not building reaching across genre. They're not.
For real.
How you feel about the ending when them bring it all together and did this Bob Marley One Love thing in tribute, paying back homage and everything to Bob Marley? I don't know, the legend. You know, how did you feel about that moment? Because I felt really, you know, I was happy about that. You know, it seemed to me.
Yeah, man, that was a.
Like them lead the way. Them lead the way in saying that, yo, you know what? Over the years we have the differences, and even if we might not be 100% like that, but when it comes to the back and forth, yo, it's a stage and a performance thing lyrically. You see me? But other than the lyrical war.
I know me not hear nobody talk about the belly that. Cause I know that. Beenie steal the show, dog.
It even take life after the show. You see my print up t-shirt and I sell it after that. You see me?
Yo, but me like so them bringing Rory at the end too.
Yeah.
You know, nice.
The amount of memes me see with the belly, dog.
Yeah, dog. The man I forgot get that in order, you know.
Yeah.
The thing look pregnant.
But the next day look like him start on the workout.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I'm still Beenie. I just the belly.
So overall, what do any of you expect, even the people at large, expect to see come from this in relation to Bunty and Beenie or other acts out of Jamaica? What do you expect to see coming out of this event? Not yet. You might not think this one event that powerful, but I believe it is. You know, with the amount of attention it garnered. Remember, we have to also remember that these are two artists that cannot travel. Right? They are, and for what reason them cannot travel, I don't know of any crime where them commit. You know? So what is holding them back from getting a visa to travel to the United States, where they have a huge fan base, you know, so them can perform? Would I like know that? Some would I like that free up? Would I like these things change? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not only that though, but this represent the world, present ourselves, our dancehall and reggae music to the world with what they did. And I'm hoping that, like you said, some of the young artists, them come up, them learn from it, and them try kind of hone them skill to a level where them can perform to the level of a Bunty and a Beenie, show them professionalism and them charisma and skill as much of as well Bunty and Beenie displayed. You dig?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm expecting. That's what I hope. Whether we get that yes or no, that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
I hope from this, and even the whole bickering thing, we learn to build our own for platforms still. That's what I want we to learn. To do our own thing, because the culture is very rich and we have a lot to offer. But we have to actually start use our mind and do the homework to bring these things to life. Right? Because versus, yeah, other people are doing it before too. But there are other ideas out there where we need to find to promote the culture. I'm gonna hope the other young artists them get to see how you really do a performance and understand that Beenie and Bounty is not washed up.
Yeah.
And that we celebrate with legend them. And right now to how it look to me in a dancehall or reggae at Jamaica, we have Bojo, the hype of Bounty and Beenie get now. Shaggy been performing still, and Spice and Sean Paul. These are all seniors.
Yeah.
Right? Other than Popcorn, maybe one or two other new people. Me can't really call no new people where I put it down. So they should ask themselves, where the hell them do right, where we not do right. So or go to them and ask them how to get better. You know?
This is our next thing what we did mention earlier today. And I bring it up now because how the conversation will flow. Seeing? But I believe so Shane had shared a track with Beenie Man. I don't remember what the track name, but him share a Beenie Man track. And I mean it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Wait, repeat that, Shane.
I think it come out yesterday or 2 days ago or something.
Okay. Yeah, I never hear what name though. You remember what name?
I don't recall what name.
All right. But, so hear what I say now. So pretty much the track Beenie Man did I use the really thing them say, and then I use the police interruption thing where happened during the show and the VERZUZ thing overall, you know. So it's like
and must say want back in visa.
Yeah. So it's like so a whole heap of things right now. It just seems like the man them kill a specific topic or idea. They might beat it in the ground. Like they might overdo it. You see me? So the thing with me, I never really like the track, but the one thing with me like, where it displayed to me was that not only Beenie but Bounty as well. Them two artists, them determined, them very determined. You know what I mean? And out of that, you know, you can see how passionate they are, right? And you see with passion comes a lot of things. You see me? A lot of things. If you're not passionate, brother, you see me? Majority of the time, you're not if you're not passionate about where you are though, and where you want to be or where you want to go, you know what I mean? Normally you're not gonna have no drive. You're not gonna have no drive to get to wherever you want. You see me? I say it's like you're burning out. And obviously it's displaying to me that these two artists, the passion with them have now, it's still as fresh as from the beginning when they started out. I cannot say that about many of the new artists because I don't see that. I don't see it displayed in how them perform. I don't see it displayed in the songs where them put out. Them put out good songs here and there. You get me? But consistently, Bounty and Beenie are star.
Passion come when you can go perform on one stage show or one sidewalk on street side for free. Or just see on your brethren them and you grab the mic. Remember them thing they used to go on in a dance?
Of course.
Booty Bounty them pass through dance for free and just grab the mic. When last you see that?
And still deliver the same way, like you that deliver.
Only you see I do that. To be honest, I'm give him props.
Oh.
A Dexter that. More than once we see him pass through some event and grab the mic.
But it obviously impassionate though.
Yes.
You dig?
Yes.
You know? I mean to bring this up too. I want people pay attention to this. It's almost like I promote somebody else. I don't really know if a lot of people know about him. So them have a young man where cut dub plates for the sound system culture. Me do my research and I find out say I'm actually the legendary Panther from Black Cat son. Them call him Panther son. Panther son. Actually them say a Panther son I guess that's why I'm getting the name Pantason. So I'm cut dub plate. See? If you don't want to see what me I talk about and understand what me I talk about in relation to young artists versus new artists or the legends, watch Pantason when I cut dub plate. You see, when I cut it, when I do a dub plate with Ep.10 no make mistake. Ep.10 can do a dub plate one take without stop. Where the sound name, one take without stop and go straight through. You see me? Me see it also with other bad artists. You see me? You see me? But guess what me know? You see, when I see the young artists them, me gonna name one. He might feel bad about it. You see me? Man like Daddy One. When them on there, every minute you have to punch them in. You might not understand what I mean by punch them in. Every minute they make a mistake and like they must say, right there, so punch them in, complete the dub. It's like them can't do it fluent from start to end.
Right, so you have to take a bunch of pieces and pieces.
To make a whole. Right? I understand so people do that in the studio, bro. You understand? But break that out of your norm or your actions or your habits and
because
learn.
Back in the day, you couldn't do that, right, Randy?
No, I want tech.
Because we never have the technology.
No, we did not. You see me? Spragger, them on the one tech. You see me? Assassin, them on the one tech. Certain artists, one tech. Just like I said, go, I think his tag is at Pantason on IG. Just go check him out and check out the artists them are performing. Some of your favorite artists them where you might think say, yo, are the baddest things in sliced bread. You see me? Them can't perform them one song from start to finish, one take, or at least a couple of verses, one take. And in a dub plate style and big up a someone or big up whoever you are big up. That's not difficult. I don't see that as anything difficult. Because I can't tell you this again. I feel like I can perform enough of them on the song better than them. Without make mistake.
A real talk.
Real.
That's how bad it is.
Yep.
And you write the song. Supposedly, I didn't write them.
Yeah, man, and that come from bad practice. You see what I say? Because even when me da record, right, and even if me not get it right,
yeah,
I have to do bar after bar after bar. I don't stop doing it until I can go top to bottom, one take. You know what I mean? So and that come with
fix up that chat, them on start to finish.
Start to finish. Yeah, and that are based on practice.
Yeah.
Because I take the time out to practice it over and over, learn it to the point where them kind of run through it without no hiccups. You get what I'm saying? So because you get the practice where there's the one line after line after line after line to the end, then when it comes down to it, I see where you end up doing the dub. You get me? But if they practice it the right way and then just go right through, where needed, then they were a bit able to do that. Because them say how you do anything is how you do everything. So I just want anything.
It's true. Another piece of advice, I don't know if I don't have anything else to say, but just think about some final words or advice when I want to get to, whether it be the artists or the masses. You see me? But another piece of advice I have is, like Shane just mentioned, practice. You see, practice is a thing. When them say practice make perfect, you know what I mean? But proper preparation prevents poor presentation. You see me? And I honestly believe that, because I'm gonna show you me even see some artists, okay, to this day they're not boss, but them are still better performers than enough of the youth them are boss. I'm gonna explain how them perform now and how them practice. You see, in your social time with your artist friend them, sometimes when you clash, you tune for tune. Like when I clash for prepare for stage. You see me? Yeah. And them thing that will breed the preparation we would need for presenting yourself well to the masses. You see me? You think this thing just go. Alright, you see Bunty now? Bunty probably used to practice with some of them cronies them. And them DJ a Beenie Man song. And them I say, yo boy, how me I got approach that now? Because yo, me can't make him come draw that tune upon me and get the better of me. You see me? So, like I said, now want to practice the back and forth. You see me? Want to practice the delivery.
Yeah. Because, you know, back in the day before your butts, you have to go a sound system and go a sound dance
show.
on, right?
A dance and stage
and
show.
try get the mic. And you might have 4 or 5 other DJ for night or more.
If you never bad, you now get the mic, you know.
And you have to shine every man on the mic.
And if you do get the mic and you're not bad, you remember you not get it back again, you know.
Ever again. You can't even go to another party or somewhere else and get the mic. So you have to come in, and if a 5 hour roll, every night you have to try and mash up the money. All of the other man them.
Yeah.
So that some of them can say, yo, the youth are bad.
Either that or you and the group of artists where I travel the whole on the bud. So the whole on once when you touch it, everything does free flowing. You see me? And I saw Bojo used to end up traveling with yeah. I saw him, but not only that, you notice him traveling with a certain set of man still since him come out. Man like Ghost, Deli Ranks and them man there. Yeah, I think all new kids and you see me?
We used to power new kids. I don't see them apart no more. I don't know what go on, but I never get in them business.
Right. You see me? So my point is when the man them feel a vibes, whether a liquor bus in them head or a big head spliff, and the man them start DJ and rhyme or whatever the case may be, are those pure vibes and pure niceness.
I see a vibes like that with Lex and Beenie Man where they upon Lexus
recently, of course.
And it did up.
And that was organic. It wasn't nothing where you see me?
Never pre-planned.
Yeah.
It wasn't more of that, Dan. Want some more of that.
Yes. So as always, people, man has enough respect for always tuning into the Reggaecy, where we endeavor to preserve the legacy of reggae and dancehall music by addressing important topics as it relates to the culture. Yeah. So, like Oliver, like Shane said, like, comment, subscribe, voice your opinion if anything. You know what I mean? Even if you're not, look.
And we might not have all the followers, but we're coming. Trust me.
Yeah. If look, you see, if you disagree with something what we say, leak out and say, yo, them man Ray and Day and all of them something there. You see me?
Yeah.
You know, cause and trust me, if Oliver respond or she respond, me gonna respond. I might tell you
respond, man.
You understand? You understand? Yeah. So you can also catch us on IG at @THE_Reggaecy, which is REGGAECY. All right. You can follow us there for certain, because we do some things on the Reggaecy Instagram that we don't always do on YouTube. So if you want to be in tune to what's going on with us, you can follow us in all places. We also have a Facebook page too, right?
Yes, and also for people in our tri-state area, once we're out of the quarantine and it was something in the works prior to the quarantine, we're gonna put together some shows. So we're gonna have some live events too where people can come in and check out some music and building at the right environment. So
yeah,
all
definitely.
of this is in the works.
Right. Yeah, man. So one love and big up.
Yeah, man.
Big up.